Hey guys, Jerry Hawk 250 here. We're ready to do a review on my Venom X22R 250 from Venom Motorsports USA. I purchased this bike a little over a month ago. My intent was to use it for a commuter bike to go back and forth to work. Of course, weather hadn't really cooperated until this past week, so I've been taking it to work all week long. But before then, I pretty much, broke the bike in, did a bunch of mods to it to get it to where it's up, I can actually take this thing on the interstate. There's a section of road I do travel every once in a while that I do need to get to 70 miles an hour. The Hawk would do it, but it was a little sketchy when you got beyond 70 miles an hour. This bike here handles it perfectly. In fact, people ask, what's the top speed of the bike? Well, I've brought it up to 81 miles per hour. It can go faster. I just brought it to 81 and just backed off of it. So yeah, it's very capable of doing interstate speeds. But stock from the factory, I don't. Well, it could do interstate speeds, but it's not going to do, I don't think it'll do 80 miles per hour. For one thing, the rear sprocket was weird too low. So yeah, I brought it up with a stock sprocket. I brought the 70, 71, and it was pretty well wound out by then. These bikes, your power range is, where the bike makes most power is like the 7,000 to 8,000 RPMs, close to the 7,000. But so what you want to do is gear your bike to where with your speeds that you want to travel the most. Say this will be 7. You can do a lot of 70. Well, you want to gear it where you're making your power, maximum power at around the 7,000 RPM range. I end up in a 34.2. That Sprocket is just about perfect for me. I'm on the light side, so yeah, it's perfect for me. Somebody a little heavier, they might want to go anywhere from a 36 to 38.2. I really like the bike. Like I said, I've used it all week, going back and forth to work. Very comfortable. Like I said, you can take it out on the interstate and you can run 70 miles an hour real comfortable, not, feel like it's going to get out of control or anything. It's a good riding bike. Big difference from the Hawk, for sure. A few things I've done, like I said, you watch my other videos, I removed the catalytic converter, installed an oil cooler. I've recently installed this Keihin PE30 30mm smooth bore carburetor with a pod filter. I bought this carburetor originally for when I was going to do my porting and deck of the head. I haven't gotten to that yet. That probably won't be till later on. It might even be not till winter time. I don't know. This depends, what's going on. But yeah, this carburetor, stock carburetor works fine. But this carburetor with the pod filter and the gutted out exhaust, it performs well with it. Your mid to upper RPM ranges are, it breathes real well. So yeah, it's just a little throttle and it's going. I did install the LED lights, which everybody knew. What I did do is I put in some LED bulbs for reverse lights. They're projector LED lights. These are real bright. I said they were made for reverse lights on your car. They light up almost as good as headlights. I figured I'd try them out. They were a little snug to fit in, but I got them to fit. They help light up pretty much help light the side of the road a little bit. in front of the bike. You can almost drive with just those lights on if you had a way of turning off the LEDs here. These are some real good headlight bulbs, LED bulbs. The only issue I had was I didn't measure the base of the bulb. The bulb is a little bit bigger than the housing hole. Had to wind up reaming out that hole a little bit. So yeah, when you're looking for bulbs, they do have some that will fit in the stock housing. You just have to check the dimensions on it before you order them. But that was no problem for me. That was easy with a rotary tool, and just reamed it out a little bit and they fit right in. I replaced these mirrors. Mirrors that came on it, they were made out of plastic. They were fine for about 300 miles, and then the side here started getting loose. It wouldn't stay set. The other side, the mirror itself, actually started vibrating. It got loose. So I ordered these off of Amazon. They're you say CNC, they look like they could be cast aluminum, but they're stainless steel bolts that bolt everything in place. So it does not move. They don't vibrate. You really got to put some effort into adjusting this. They're not easy, but once you got it set there, it stays fit. It stays set right in place. One thing I did have to do, which I gave Venom Motorsports some feedback on this. Speedometer was probably 9-10 miles per hour off. In fact, it was 10 miles per hour off. I wound up buying a speedometer calibrator, Speedo, a DRD U1 from 12 O'Clock Lab. It hooks into your sensor wire for your speedometer sensor, digital sensor. Basically, there's three wires that come up from the sensor, positive, negative, and your signal wire. And then the calibrator has a positive, negative. You hook those into that, and then cut the sensor wire. And there's two wires that come from the calibrator, and they hook in between. Speedometer was like it was 17.2% off, so that was easy to program in, and I got it dead on. It took a couple of tries to get exact. It was, fairly close, but I mean, me being OCD, I want to get it perfect. That's something I gave told Venom about, and they were glad to hear about that. They already contacted the manufacturer. They got another batch coming, being manufactured, so they want to see if they can get those calibrate before they actually build them and get them a little closer. Same thing with mirrors. They're going to try to get better mirrors. And the other thing was the Sprockets. I suggest them get like a 38 tooth, and they're getting with the manufacturer to see if they can actually get a 38 tooth and have the next batch built with the smaller sprocket, which will be geared a little better for a street bike. I did install a helmet lock on here, and I did a partial rear fender delete. I cut off the big tail I had here that stuck down about this far. This effectively reflector was on the end of it. Took off the license plate light that was sticking out, a good ways. Took that off, and then put this reflector in the place of that. Then bought some LED license plate lights, which are pretty bright. Yeah, this is about the third time I've tried to shoot this video, guys. I've been having problems with memory card, and like I said, this is the third time or actually the fourth time I go to shoot this video, and every time the video came out corrupt. So hopefully this time it came out, and hopefully I remembered everything I want to talk about. But anyhow, guys, if you're looking to buy a new motorcycle or ATV, contact Venom Motorsports USA. Use the special code JerryHawk250 and get an extra $50 off. And don't forget to stop by ChinaRiders.net. A lot of great guys in there, all kind of information on ATVs, motorcycles, anything you want to know. You got a brand new one, these guys can help you out. Very, very helpful group. Talk to you guys later.